Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Tarot Love. We are going to do some tarot, so come on in and join me. Welcome. If you are Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, maybe your Venus is in Aries, maybe you are a cross watcher, somebody dealing with an Aries. As we move into the end of October 2023, and as with any tarot, let's please just remember to take what resonates. Don't force it to fit. But see if it does have a message here for you. Maybe something will resonate a little bit. You see someone who doesn't know how to take action, doesn't know how to fix something, doesn't know how to apply themselves. We're thinking very heavily about this person. The King of Cups in reverse. Be someone who is taking time for themselves in this current energy. It could be retired, we are taking a vacation, or we're just not going to work. And very leisurely feeling about, I think that this is someone who is shy. Not difficult to please, no. I think it's all about taking care of our basic needs. So what can we see coming into the future? But turbulence, turbulent feelings and emotions, because somebody cannot do something. Lack of skill, lack of physical ability, lack of being able to go to work in the future. So we have a couple of different things here as we see the Queen of Wands, the socialite, somebody who has a whole lot of friends. So if we are trying to please someone, or whether someone is pleasing us, showing appreciation for all the little things that we do or that they do can mean a lot. The little things, it's the little things when you realize your physical ability or lack thereof to be able to, it's the little things someone probably may have taken for granted. Even the little people in the world, somebody having this is somebody who does appreciate. Now we appreciate, and I see us doing it, somebody doing it a lot in the near future. But the problem is they do these things so quietly that we might not always notice or credit them for all of their kind gestures. So this is a gesture of kindness you are giving, or that someone's going to be giving you. And we also see somebody who currently does need some space. Somebody needs their space in a romantic, it's like Cancer energy. Somebody taking their space. They do need some space. Somebody who is generally quite busy making everything work. Is that you? And so Spirit says, give it to them. So you will be giving it up to them. You're giving it up. You're recognizing the little things in life. Let's just say that across the board. I see this other energy, very genuine, maybe a bit ostentatious. We have one person who is ostentatious. They go against the norms of society. And then we see somebody here taking some space. This just goes against what is normal to you, maybe. Do you know what ostentatious means? Going against the norms of society. They're really not difficult to please, though, after you have taken care of their basic needs. So this is definitely going to be about taking care of our basic needs. Somebody taking care of their basic needs. Somebody taking care of your basic needs. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands here in the recent past. Thinking very strongly about how somebody was unable to maneuver, unable to manifest, unable to do for the little things in life. And now, Aries, no longer taking that for granted, them no longer taking that for granted. We can appreciate that now for some reason. Somebody here who is, believe it or not, a great listener. And this person's making a habit to observe and learn all of your ins and outs. You are taking the time and learning and observing people's ups and downs, their ins and outs. What will the future bring when it comes to the ones that I love? Showing so much love and compassion and patience and understanding. We also see someone here who it's all they've waited for from someone is their love. Their absolute motherly love of understanding that it's the little things in life. And so this current energy we see of the Knight of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Cups. I'm feeling that. Yeah. It's like kindergarten variety where somebody shows that they care by nagging or criticizing. You know, it didn't work. Nagging and criticizing does not work here. And I don't think that we are nagging and criticizing. But if somebody is, remember, they're not trying to hurt you. They're just pointing out. We weren't trying to hurt them. We were just pointing out the flaws in your thinking, in your plans. Pointing out the flaws in their character. So currently now we will see flaws in character. Be it our own, be it theirs, them seeing it. It's being looked at as a flaw. Now we're truly only trying to help. This is a show-off, a know-it-all. And that show-off and know-it-all is a turn-off. Even though all he was doing was trying to help. All that he's doing is trying to help. Well, I see Cancer. I see Leo. I see Venus. Before I go any farther, to clarify any further, let's take a break. Let's take a deep breath. Thank you for being here. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here again. I'm Tarot Love. Please tap like if you want to become a member. I'd love to have you as a sub. Thank you, subs that are here right now. Thank you for your support. This could leave many projects unfinished, which can actually be a sign of a perfectionist, believe it or not. That's going to resonate. So coming in the future, I do see someone who is going to feel like they are the center of attention. What's working, what didn't work, what will work is at the center of the reading in the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Reverse, reverse. Back it up. Is this working? Will this work? Are you working? Can I work? Can we make this work? Big question on the table in October of 2023 for many of you. Because see, we're given to rash decisions, temper tantrums, and excess by nature. That's just a fire sign by nature, right? So if we take a look at the backdrop, what's the backdrop here in this? Because when we see the ace or the Knight of Cups in reverse, the problems seem to come from the family. This is problems that come from within someone's family. Not a romantic partner. So people at work are like absolutely like family. Some of you miss those people. So you're missing someone, you know, love relationships, the honeymoon phase only lasts so long, and then we do become like family. It's the little things. And how where in the beginning we took that step, we took a risk, we took a leap of faith. Currently, we are wanting to start afresh with the Fool. We want to start brand new, which is fine. You can do that. The Four of Pentacles. Letting go. Letting go of the past. Letting go of the pain. Yeah. Yeah, baby. I think someone here is realizing or has realized or will realize something very significant. Very optimistic. Kind at heart. Fun-loving, warm, and generous in spirit. And realizing that how strong someone had to be or how strong we have to be. We're all in one because some people are stronger than others, I'm hearing. This Leo energy, this native, this family member, or somebody in our group at work, quite self-aware and optimistic. They have a natural flair for presentation and an eye for quality and hard to resist, warmth of style. You want to make things happen and create a stir. I think that's you. And as the world turns, a lot of Mars energy. You are ruled by the planet Mars if you are Aries sun sign. But see, not of all of you who are watching this with me right now are. So with the Wheel of Fortune is when we see Jupiter with expansion, right? And it says you can attract more flies with honey. We attract the most good fortune when we are charitable ourselves, generous, but discriminating and patient. Somebody here needs to watch for indulgence and delighting in sensual pleasures when all we want is the good life. All we want is that good life, right? Tap the like button, guys. If all you want is the good life, let's manifest that together right now. If all you want is the good life, guess what? Somebody else out here that you've been dealing with or that you're dealing with is been, that's all they've been doing. They've been busy. Even when they couldn't work, they still had to continue to make life work. Full of starting over, starting over, starting over. And so now here we see someone experiencing the same things where we were full of criticism. This person is very patient and kind. They understand. They're very much like that Queen of Wands. They're very much like you. And that Jupiter expansion, I think somebody has problems adapting to the humdrum. So if you are having a hard time due to a physical ailment, having a hard time and you're realizing it's the little things, maybe in a love relationship, somebody taking time and space for themselves and you're like, oh, but I just always, like those little loving things that you do for me. And things get humdrum. Let's look into the future. We feel like we're kind of stuck in a cycle where we see that other person who we're thinking a lot about is not. They're very much moving forward with their life. I think somebody here is going to have trouble adapting to the humdrum or an uncertain life, not understanding, where this is really going to go. Because we like to be very, very comfortable in our lifestyle because all we want is the good life, and we like comfort. We can move towards success from like your parents, your hometown. This is somebody who is famous in their hometown. A lot of people know them. A lot of people know you. We live in the high life. This is somebody who lives their life high most of the time, or they're living the high life. This is somebody who's wanting to have fun, but knowing that what they want and what they're doing is very necessary to get it. Maybe somebody was limited in their physical ability to be able to get that far. Now we see that in this other person. I think in order to succeed socially, we're worried about this other person and ourselves. Will we succeed socially? Yes, we will. This is a work hard and play hard placement. And let's clarify that. 10 of Cups in reverse, because we do see trouble in paradise, trouble within the family, misunderstood feelings, things that we've said and done in the past didn't work. We know that now, and we see that, but Spirit doesn't want you to forget that this other person is very patient, very kind, and absolutely understands any of those tantrums or whatever that we've had. It's weird how even if they are a young child around you, which we've not seen that, but these could be your children. For some of you, if you are the child of an Aries significant placement, and Leo, somebody who displays those characteristics and the tantrums and this and that. Again, children, believe it or not, it's like they might be freaked out for a minute, but Spirit is saying here that they never did hold it against you. It was never a thing. It is no thing. It's love on a string. My little green bean. They like to work hard and play hard. And I think you're going to get really good news, so let's clarify, even though, because if you are that person or they are that person, there's trouble in paradise. Well, okay. She's very agreeable. He, she, they are very agreeable. Absolutely in good health and wealth. They are thinking outside of the box. They are not losing any sleep over this, so you don't have to worry about that, and neither will you. You're going to be okay, because we saw the Three of Swords in reverse. Feeling sorry for the whole life up until this point. Something is big, big, big here for you. I think you're dealing with an intellectual. Didn't we see something earlier where the reason that some people have a lot of unfinished business, unfinished projects, and this and that, is because they're a perfectionist. Now we see someone is an intellectual. And some of the most wildest and craziest people seem, like, oh, we criticized their character earlier in their life. Now we're realizing how smart they are because they're just a freaky deaky intellectual type, right? This is a very peace-loving individual, enjoying balance in their lives, and they seek the middle ground with you, or you're seeking the middle ground with them. And so we're trying to be something. And they out there, look at that Three of Swords. This is not easy. But don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't feel sorry, because in the process, somebody's going to end up trying to be everything to everyone, and you can't do that. And this is where somebody's reputation and untruthfulness might originate, but generally, the untruths spring from a true desire for peace and fairness. You want peace and fairness. And so do they. And so somebody might not have been comfortable with a direct approach. We see a couple people stepping back, taking time to assess my feelings and my love. We see somebody here willing to keep the peace at any price. They're always looking for the best way or the right way to live. Because, once again, for you, you only want others that you love in your family to have the best life, to be able to live the good life. So this person has weighed on your mind a lot. There's been a lot of sorrow and heartbreak around this person. This being, wanting them to the right way to live, trying to show them, you definitely are leading by example. I mean, that's Aries character for you, is I know that you have led by example. Don't worry about the tantrums and the fits and everything. You've got to let the past be the past. And this person is very patient, understanding, and kind, and they do understand that, other people can't feel other people's pain. You didn't know. It's okay. You're going to hear that. And if you don't step up and have that conversation or communicate these things, it's the little things in life, this is how they feel. This is how they think. Life has presented someone with countless choices. And somebody here really needs to learn how to live in the moment. Gosh, at least some of the time. Society needs rules, yes. And these rules attempt to bring justice, yes. Equality, yes. And fairness, yes. Was our intention all along. But on an individual level, it's about the laws of civilization. For many of you, it is for them too. They're kind, concerned, and very refined. So with that Three of Swords in reverse, it's all about accepting differing points. And it can prove to be difficult for someone here. Not everybody's that cool. So if you, do face somebody who is still being difficult when they're stuck in a right and wrong mentality. Maybe you see yourself, I was stuck in a right or wrong mentality, and maybe now you can actually get a good night's fucking sleep. Getting help and seeing your doctor, getting surgery, getting better, getting well so that you can sleep at night. There is no right or wrong. We got to get this done. And I see you doing that and exploring life outside of this problem. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to lighten the stress that can come with that energy. So your stress will be lightened as we move to the end of October 2023. See somebody here who has a great need to be a part of your group. You have a great need for someone to become, in the family, come back to the family, be a part of this group. We see somebody who likes to mix it up with people, and somebody who is single and seeking partnership. But they do approve of society's values. Are they partying and celebrating all the time? No. Maybe they were, they're not now. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's temptations to move forward really fast and very direct in this energy. But remember, somebody doesn't like that directness. I think this is, okay,